It's the end of the cutting season, and this will be our last tank of gas for the year. We're putting our mowers into storage for months possibly, and we don't want the ethanol in the fuel turning to sludge. Number 1 on our list, add fuel stabilizer. Even though we added fuel stabilizer to the gas, we want to eliminate as much fuel from the system as we can. We'll start by draining the fuel tank. This would be a good time to change the fuel filter. If not, shake out the gas and put it back in. As you can see, there's no fuel in the tank. But as you'll see in a few seconds, there's still fuel in the carburetor. There, we burnt the last bit of fuel from the carburetor. The engine is dead. Basically, there's no more fuel left in the system, except for a very small amount, and that's all been stabilized. We prepared the fuel system for storage. Now let's prepare the engine. That would include changing the oil and adding 1 ounce of oil to the engine through the spark plug hole. Now that we've drained the mower, we can begin refilling the crankcase with fresh new oil. Toro doesn't give us any exact amount because that would depend on how much is still left in the mower. The manual gives us the maximum capacity and tells us to pour about 3/4 of that amount, then to pour a little at a time using a dipstick for measurement. Wait a few minutes for the oil to settle, then check your dipstick. The oil level should reach the top of the hatch marks. We poured 20 ounces into this container. There's about 10 ounces left, so that leaves 10 ounces poured into the mower. Hey guys. The temperature is something close to 0 degrees. I was going to wash the mowers, but it's way too cold for that. It is freezing. When the weather clears, we'll come back out and wash the mower. We also have a bunch of other stuff to do before we can put the mowers in storage. Let's get started. If you didn't notice, I took off the plastic cover from the top of the engine, and now we can shoot some water down into the cylinder area. I gave the water a couple hours to dry, and now I'm spraying brake cleaner over the whole engine. This gets rid of the grease and grime without harming rubber or plastic parts, or damaging the paint. Earlier we changed the oil. Now we need to check the spark plug and pump about 1 ounce of oil into the cylinder via the spark plug hole. This would be a good time to change the spark plug, or if you want to keep it, to clean it up and re-gap the electrode. The Toro manual suggests we use plain old oil, 1 ounce, to the spark plug hole. Personally, I use WD-40. The purpose of this is to inhibit the growth of rust over the course of the winter. Next, spin the crankshaft a couple times in order to spread around that oil. Then we're set. Our air filter is probably still good, but we did a lot of fall cleanups, and that can dust up your air filter. If you're reusing yours, clean it out the best you can. Okay, we're finished. The snow and cold delayed us a few weeks, but we finally have the mower prepared for winter storage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.